is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a video. Just giving my 2 cents on Devin Booker being linked to the New York Knicks. I honestly gotta believe it when I see it. I don't see why would the Phoenix Suns trade one of the best players in the world, an all-star player, and Devin Booker, a guy that can knock down threes, handle the ball, playing pick and roll, find, guys, because he improved as a playmaker and a passer. He is a very, very young player still, too, and he made his first All-Star team. He upped his efficiency, and he really showed that he can be a dominant player in his league, especially if you surround him with the right talent. It's interesting to see because you can understand, looking at it from the New York Knicks perspective, why wouldn't they want one of the top 25, top 30 players in the league if they can get him, especially, like I said, at Devin Booker's age, where he's been a 20-point scorer for multiple seasons, and that's something that the New York Knicks currently don't have. I think that if the Phoenix Suns would do this, they'd be trying to build around Aiden. The only problem is you're not really seeing too many teams winning championships with centers. We have seen Dwight Howard get to the finals, but that was so long ago. We have seen guys like Tim Duncan defer to Kawhi Leonard and other perimeter players like Tony Parker. Shaquille O'Neal got, better. Then he ended up getting carried a little bit by Wade. The game and the rules have changed to benefit perimeter players, especially ones that's strong enough to get to the paint and knock down jumpers. We even seen Kawhi Leonard, with the help of his teammates, win the title as a perimeter player. LeBron James has won multiple. Kevin Durant, they are big, was basically Draymond Green until they got DeMarcus Cousins. But when they got DeMarcus Cousins, they didn't have him, when they won a title. They lost the title that year, even though they probably should have won. Big's not really winning you titles. So when you look at it from the Phoenix Suns perspective, yes, the Knicks have a lot of young, interesting, intriguing players like Kevin Knox, who some people think is a buzz, but he's still very, very young and he still can turn it around. We have seen people turn it around later in their career. We have seen people, once they get stronger and once they get their comfortability in the league, turn it around. So I'm not giving up on Kevin Knox just yet. Plus, he's still on a rookie contract. You don't really have much to lose because, yes, he still has upside. Yes, you can't teach his length and his height and his wingspan, but also you have to be able to bring him in and try to get the best out of his body and develop skill, which is tough, and the Knicks have shown that. And plus, they lost Alonzo Trier, a guy that I personally felt like was one of the best teams on this roster. They have Mitchell Robinson, but if you got DeAndre Ayton, you don't really need Mitchell Robinson just because you have two centers. So I don't even know if they will want Mitchell Robinson in that case either. Then you look at the other guys like Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. hasn't really been that good. I would take Ricky Rubio over Dennis Smith Jr. any day because Dennis Smith Jr., he lacks confidence. He struggles to shoot consistently, and which is his biggest Achilles heel. He can get to the basket. He doesn't finish as great as you thought he would because he is so explosive. You'll think that he'll be able to beat people off the dribble and be able to get there before help or anything comes. He doesn't have the awareness. He doesn't have the IQ. He doesn't have the ability to shoot threes or mid-range, and he hasn't even been able to master the floater game. You look at Frank Ntilikina, he has become a decent defender. I'm not going to say great or amazing because he's not an all-NBA caliber defender. He can become one, but he hasn't been one since he's been in New York, and he's been there for a couple years, and he hasn't been able to do much offensively. It don't matter how good is his defense. You still need him to do something. And he just can't make a shot basically from anywhere, just like Dennis Smith Jr. So when you look at the talent that they can possibly get back, the thing that you'll want more, the thing that you definitely will want most from the Knicks is they draft picks just because they've been bad so long that they're actually valuable, especially in this year draft. The other thing that's good about the New York Knicks is the fact that even if they get Devin Booker, I don't think will make them an instant playoff team, which means the draft picks in the future might hold value unless they can flip some young players for Booker and flip some players for another player to make them more competitive. I can see that happening. Plus, RJ Barrett. Do you really want to trade for RJ? He struggles shooting the ball from mid range and from three. You know, the league is predicated on being able to handle the ball, but also being able to knock down perimeter shots. And if you can't knock down perimeter shots, you have to be able to get to the basket. But he's not a great free throw shooter, and he's also not the greatest finisher just right now. But just like I said, I'm not going to throw him under the bus just because he is only 20 years old and he's a legitimate 6'6", 214. He has the body, he has the movement to do it. He just got to develop the rest of his game, and that's why you have to hold out. But the biggest thing is what I'm saying is why try to take all these damaged players because some of them had injuries? Why take all these potential stars when you already have a current all-star who has never said that he wanted to go to New York, has never said that he wants to be traded? I haven't heard Devin Booker request a trade yet, and Phoenix has been so terrible and so bad. Yeah, I understand that it's New York City, the bright lights, all the stars are there. They're hungry to be competitive. It'll be crazy to be the savior of New York compared to being a savior of Phoenix. But still, Devin Booker, seeing that they have been an organization that hasn't been able to put talent around their stars. Even when they had Carmelo, they only got to the second round, and they had basically a veteran team, which really had no upside because they traded all of that to get Carmelo when they could have got him in free agency, which shows you that, yeah, Devin Booker can get traded. Yeah, he can go to the Knicks, but will they really be able to put a competitive team around them? Will they really be able to figure out who's going to be the coach? What is going to be their identity? Can they even get another player to go down there with Devin Booker if they're trading for Devin Booker, unless they give up more picks and then use a little bit of the young players? But how much value do these young players have when they haven't really shown any signs or even the gleaming potential that you will want them outside of physical ability and outside of, physical, you know, your length in your body? So, in athleticism. Other than that, I don't really see one reason outside of just going to New York because it's the Mecca and trying to be the savior of that team. Other than that, Devin Booker has already proven that he's a star. He was an all-star in the Western Conference this year. Whether you liked it or not, I feel like he was a deserving player, even if he did miss it. He's that good. The players that you're trying to get for him are not good. Even the draft picks, this draft is really not supposed to be any superstars in this draft. And then on top of that, even if you get it, you still trade it for potential when you already got a star in Devin Booker that already has potential to continue to get better as he's still very, very young himself. And he has the qualifications that you need to be a great guard in this league, which he has been for years. So to me, I understand it from the Knicks' perspective. I don't see why the Phoenix Suns would do this unless they're literally trying to go in a different direction and they don't feel like Devin Booker can get them to where they got to go. But I also don't blame it on Devin Booker because I don't feel like they have made the best acquisitions. I don't feel like they have been able to pan out a lot of their draft picks outside of Booker and Aiden. And I feel like, yeah, they're trying to go with a more diverse lineup right now and surrounding him and Aiden with role players that can really do small things but also defend and make plays to a certain extent. But other than that, I think the Knicks are in a good situation. I think the Suns are in a good situation. And if I'm Devin Booker, I want to go to neither one of these teams. I want to go to a team that already has established coach identity in another player that I can build upon with. And hopefully we can get to the playoffs and have an opportunity to win a title. So I don't understand how this would be good for the Suns. I don't understand why this would be good for Devin Booker outside of playing in New York. And I don't understand why Devin Booker, out of all teams, if you're going to request a trade, why would I want to go to one of the worst ran organizations in the Knicks? But I understand it from the Knicks' perspective out of everything, why they will want Devin Booker there. But then again, that's only looking at it from that one perspective. Everybody else's perspective makes no sense for this trade to happen. And that's just all I have to say. And I had to bring y'all a video early because I really wanted to tell y'all how I felt about this whole situation. So why not try to get it out early so you guys can eat it up, listen to it, tell me what you guys think. Other than that, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Also, like this video. If you like this video already, thanks for the love and support. If you haven't, like and share. That helps the channel grow. Also, subscribe. If you like this video, I make videos just like this each and every day. Also, I do breakdowns of legends, players, summer league, and just rookies in general. I also do cover the draft. I cover free agency. I cover the trade deadline. I cover season previews, and I also do NBA playoff predictions, which will hopefully be coming out this month as the playoffs will resume. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed your holiday. Hope you guys can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis, I'm gone. Comment, like, subscribe, and share, and tell me what you guys think about Devin Booker and the Knicks possibly being a destination for him in the future, and what they can do if it's stupid, or if they should just keep Devin Booker and continue to try to build around him and Aiden, or they should try to move and see what they can get for Devin Booker, even if it's the Knicks, and try to go in a different direction. Whatever you guys feel, I do read every comment, even if I don't respond. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Other than that, I'm gone.